It's a little blurry. Alright. Yo, what's good everybody? Before we get into the video of the testing the cheap Skechers shoes, I want to address something that a lot of people ask me. People always ask, man, what do you do with your shoes after reviewing them? Can I buy them from you? And the answer is yes. Actually, we'll be doing some spring cleaning in July. Summer cleaning by selling some of the shoes that you've seen in the videos, like these LeBron 15 lows right here, and some of my other clothes as well, on the app Poshmark. I know some of my homies have actually bought things from Poshmark, and they told me it's hella easy to sell all your things on it and buy stuff too. Of course, they got the Nike, Adidas, even the higher end stuff like Supreme, Louis Vuitton, things like that. Actually, let me show you what I'm gonna be selling. The link to download the app for free is in the description box below. With all that being said, I gotta get dressed. I'm going to the park. What's your problem? Why you keep bullying me?
These.
Hey, what's your problem, man? Why you keep bullying me for wearing Skechers? What's wrong with wearing Skechers?
Only nerds wear Skechers.
Well, what do you wear?
Jordan. Like all the cool kids.
Kids? How old are you? You have a full beard that connects. So you're not a kid?
I'm 12. I got held back a few years.
Alright, let's do this. You play me one-on-one in basketball. If I win, you stop bullying me and all the other kids who wear Skechers, and you give me 10 pushes on the swing. No takebacks.
What happens if I win?
Then you can keep bullying me. You can take my lunch money too.
I was gonna do that anyway.
Bet. Faster.
Bruh.
What is good everybody? We are back with another cheap basketball sneaker test. Today we got the Skechers Torch LT basketball shoe. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Skechers? Basketball? What happened to Akon? I know the very thought of Skechers and basketball shoe in the same sentence is kind of weird, but the shoe does say basketball on the tongue and on the website, so don't tell me,
he's just reviewing running shoes for basketball.
but Skechers have had basketball shoes that were on sale in the past. The high top Skechers Go Torch, which aren't for sale anymore. Skechers backed Brand Black basketball shoes, say that 10 times fast. And Brand Black sponsored players like Jamal Crawford in the past, even helped with the startup of a well-known basketball shoe company, dare I say, big baller brand. Shoot, if these are like some BBBs, I gotta try it. Let's get into the review. Starting off with the looks and the initial thoughts. It deadass looks like a running shoe. Like a uncool shoe that your mom would wear. I mean, if dad shoes are in, mom shoes can be in the future too. Man, Skechers bring me back because remember those light up Skechers? Woo! I wanted a pair when I was a kid. These come in 4 colorways. You got the pure black, the red and black, the white and black, and these, the black and whites. Just holding them in my hands, they are lightweight. So the looks and the initial thoughts grade of the Skechers basketball shoe is 4 out of 10. It's really not my style of shoe, even though I really love low tops, but let's see how they feel on feet. So moving on to the size and comfort of the shoe, these fit true to size. A little wide in the forefoot. I played outdoors in them, and after a few runs up and down the court, I felt some slight discomfort. There is cushion in the shoe, and you can feel it, but it's very, very minimal. There's not really any bounce in the shoe either. And after a couple hours, you could definitely feel it in your feet. Like I said earlier, it is lightweight, and it's actually a very breathable shoe as well. Size and comfort comfort rating is a 6 out of 10. Moving on to the traction of the shoe. It's got a rubber outsole with the multi-directional traction pattern. If you see the traction pattern, it kind of looks like the bad guy from Samurai Jack. So I call this traction pattern bad guy from Samurai Jack traction pattern. Before I played outside in these, I played indoors in them on clean courts and dusty courts. Initially, traction was really good and they stuck. Like they would stick to the ground and you wouldn't move. The more I played in them, my feet started to slide more and more side to side. Moving forwards and backwards in this shoe, it was okay, but it did vary. Traction was just way too inconsistent on dusty and clean courts. Traction rating is a 6 out of 10. And for those who are wondering, these do not make squeaky noises. And I did play on them a good amount indoors and outdoors. And I'm shocked after playing in them outdoors, they're not as dirty as I thought they would be. Of course, they are a little bit dirty. It's not that bad, especially on a white bottom. So I will say it does attract dust like any other shoe, but not as much as you would think. Moving on to the materials of the shoe. The whole shoe is constructed of 100% gargoyle skin, fly knit upper, boost midsole, and the cushioning is a Tempur-Pedic mattress cushion setup. Could you imagine? For real, it's a synthetic upper with suede in the forefoot and in the heel, mesh tongue, rubber outsole. The upper is really flimsy and loose. When you plant your foot when you're making cuts or sliding on D, when your foot sticks to the ground because of the aforementioned traction, there's minimal upper support, so when your foot sticks, it feels like your foot's gonna snap out of the shoe, causing a career-ending injury.
It's been a long...
And then you're gonna be forced to wearing Skechers orthopedics for the rest of your life. Adding insult to injury, wearing the very same brand that caused your very life and career to be ruined because you wore Skechers basketball shoes. Materials rating is a 4 out of 10. Moving on to the support and lockdown. Like previously stated, the support is minimal in the upper. Lower support is a little better, but you still do feel a little dinged up after playing in them, just slightly dinged up. Lockdown, I'm not gonna lie, is actually pretty bad in this shoe. I don't feel secure in the upper lockdown or the lower lockdown because of the weak material in the upper and the wide forefoot respectively. Shout out to Michael Blackson. With all due respect, I have no respect. Rating is a very solid 3 out of 10. Alright, moving on to the price of the shoe. It retails for $75. Woo! But you can get them on sale for $36.95 on the interweb. Honestly, either price, it doesn't feel worth it to me. You can definitely find a basketball shoe around the $35 mark or below that performs better than the Skechers basketball shoe. However, like I always do, I don't like to discourage people from trying it out. It is only $35, so go find it and try it out for yourself to see if it's actually good or bad for you. Price rating is a 5 out of 10. Okay, overall, it doesn't feel like Skechers really put in a lot of effort into making this basketball shoe. It really feels like a generic athletic shoe that Skechers made and put the basketball logo on the tongue and labeled it a basketball shoe, even though it's more like a running shoe. Although, I don't think it would perform well running either. The overall rating is a 4.7 out of 10. I do have hopes that one day Skechers can come in the basketball game and make some noise in the NBA. I have a dream that Skechers, New Balance, and Puma, and even Fila can come together and then come into second or third place next to Nike and Adidas. I mean, New Balance and Puma are trying to make comebacks this season, so you never know with Skechers. Just imagine Nick Stauskas' signature Skechers shoe. Woo! Just thinking about it, I can't handle that heat. What's up, everybody? Thanks again for watching the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the Skechers basketball shoe, and if you have any other suggestions for other basketball shoes I should test out. Shout out to the people who suggested I do a Skechers basketball shoe. Remember to press the bell button next to the subscribe button so you get a notification every time I drop a new video. Remember to download Poshmark for free in the link in the description below. In addition to the items I showed at the beginning of the video in my closet, I will be adding more items in the closet in the near future. Hey, comment your username down low so I can follow you. Until next time. Oh. Peace.